Some of the most formidable creatures on Earth dwell in aquatic environments. Many possess strong jaws and strike with incredible speed, prompting most fishermen to steer clear of them. Ambojlatan was typical of many fishermen, leading a tranquil existence until an intense encounter with a fierce creature in the ocean altered everything. Originating from Kalimantan, Ambo had dedicated half his life to the sea, operating an ancient wooden fishing boat each dawn to catch fish for the market near the docks. Welcome to Wonderbot Animals. Ambo was striving to provide for his newborn child, Booty. Each haul of fish allowed Ambo to save for Booty's elementary education, aiming to spare him from the fisherman's life he had embarked on at a young age. Ambo worked solo, preparing bait and fishing lines and setting out to sea each morning, a challenging routine. Living beside a river, he kept his modest vessel nearby, necessitating a 10-minute journey through a slender river to reach a serene sea area. On a particularly calm morning, as he arrived at the sea, tranquility prevailed. The sun was yet to emerge from the horizon, while Ambo rowed towards a preferred location, ahead of any competitors, an arrangement he favoured. However, had he known what awaited him in the waters that day, he might have avoided embarking on his boat. Ambo's upbringing was on the Bintan Islands, which he observed transform into a bustling city over the years. In his youth, he and his father would spend hours in their boat, seldom encountering another person. Now, the sight of large vessels transporting coal and materials to the island was common, boosting the local economy but also increasing river pollution. Despite these changes, Ambo remained unfazed, feeling a deep bond with his birthplace through the marine life. Even on his days off, Ambo enjoyed swimming near the reef, exploring new marine species. He discovered that the most unexpected creatures appeared when least anticipated. After positioning his boat and setting up the fishing lines, Ambo was prepared to relax and enjoy the sunrise, but his moment of peace was brief. An unseen entity in the water was about to significantly alter his life. Suddenly, one of his fishing lines sharply veered left. Leaning over the boat's edge, Ambo expected a large catch, but instead noticed a too large and pointed shadow beneath the boat. As the shadow pulled on the line, the fishing rod was swiftly dragged into the water. Ambo's reaction was delayed, unable to secure it in time, causing his boat to sway vigorously as he attempted to stabilize it. At that moment, a colossal green form surged from the water. Amid the splashes, Ambo discerned its serrated, sharp teeth, and even its hide appeared coarse. He identified it as a crocodile, previously seen in shallower waters, but never this distant from the marsh. Ambo also noted its size, roughly 3 feet or 1 meter, and observed a large plastic bag obstructing its mouth. Seeing the creature struggle to open its jaws, seemingly choking, Ambo instinctively leaped onto the formidable crocodile, endeavouring to pry its mouth open. The struggle took them both above and below the surface as the fisherman grappled with the predator. However, years of hauling his boat had fortified Ambo, enabling him to swiftly remove the plastic, thus saving the crocodile from an inevitable demise. Afterward, he distanced the crocodile with a kick, allowing just enough time to return to his boat. The crocodile and Ambo momentarily locked gazes before the creature departed. Ambo re-entered his boat, squeezing the water from his clothing, astounded by the ordeal. With adrenaline surging, he took a moment to regather himself, unaware that the day's events were about to become even more extraordinary. Shortly after, as Ambo navigated back towards the river, he noticed splashes trailing his boat. Turning around, he was astonished to see the crocodile once more. Unsure of the danger, he increased speed, yet the crocodile effortlessly kept pace, swimming alongside the boat. Gently, she bumped against the vessel, and Ambo interpreted this as a playful gesture. Consequently, he tossed her one of his caught fish. The crocodile eagerly accepted the offering, accompanying the boat until they neared Ambo's dwelling. His wife, spotting them from the riverbank, shouted a warning about the nearby crocodile. However, Ambo reassured her, calming her fears. Skeptical at first, she was convinced when Ambo docked the boat and the crocodile approached her new acquaintance gently. Ambo fed her another fish, their proximity almost merging. The crocodile eventually departed after some leisurely swimming in the river, marking an encounter Ambo perceived as unique. Yet, the narrative didn't conclude there. After years of quiet, Ambo's wife conveyed thrilling news during a fishing trip with their son. She informed him of the crocodile's unexpected return, apparently in search of Ambo. In his absence, she, along with the neighbours informed of the tale years prior, fed the crocodile. Upon Ambo's return, he reunited with the crocodile in the river's shallows, noticing her significant growth into a large adult, measuring 23 feet or 7 metres. Despite her size, the affection she held for Ambo remained unchanged, a testament to their bond formed years earlier. Naming the crocodile Rizka, Ambo witnessed her frequent visits, always in anticipation of his company and, naturally, food. On days Rizka didn't show, Ambo would embark on a search, mirroring the concern of a pet owner. He ensured she was fed, whether it involved fish or occasionally poultry. This relationship also brought joy to Ambo, who made provisions for Rizka's care during his absences through neighbours or friends. His son Budi, too, found joy in feeding Rizka alongside his father. Rizka's dietary preferences expanded to include chicken or beef during special occasions. Inspired by the crocodile, Budi embarked on river cleanup initiatives, aspiring to combat pollution through political avenues. For 20 years, Rizka continued visiting Ambo, sometimes following his boat as on their initial meeting. Whenever she suffered injuries, Ambo endeavoured to nurse her back to health, even consulting a veterinarian when necessary. Though the vet was hesitant to approach, he offered guidance and medicine. The unlikely friendship between Ambo and Rizka challenged preconceptions, showcasing an extraordinary bond that transcended species.